Good afternoon, folks. It's your bro, Richie Rich here, and yep, I am shaved actually. Figured I'd just go with a fresh look. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's just get started. So today in this video, I'm back with another car explanation video for all. Well, it's kind of to do with cars, but it's more of a sponsorship. Today in this video, I'll be talking to you all about Ford racing. Before I get started, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment below what y'all think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you don't make brand new uploads. So without any further ado, let's begin. So Ford Racing, here we go. The company type was a division. Industry was both automotive and motorsport. Predecessors was obviously Ford Performance, Ford Team RS, SVT Special Vehicle Team, which I talked before a couple weeks ago, or like a couple months back, I can't remember. So Special Vehicle Team, FPV, so Ford Performance Vehicles, and FPR, Ford Performance Racing Australia. Because there's two types of Ford divisions, American and Australian. It was founded on October 10th, 1901, 124 years ago. Soon 125 years ago, because we're in 2026 right now. In Grosse Pointe, where is it? I'm gonna try to do this without glasses. So, Grosse Pointe, in Michigan. Founder was Henry Ford. God rest his soul. May rest in peace. So founder was Henry Ford. God rest his soul. May rest in peace. Founder Henry Ford. Say God rest his soul. May rest in peace. Its headquarters is in the city of Dearborn, Wayne County, Michigan, roughly 7 miles west of downtown Detroit. And the 2020 census had almost 110,000 people. It's not bad, not bad. So its headquarters is in Dearborn, Michigan. Dearborn, Wayne County, Michigan. Products were performance cars, supercar, and performance and racing parts. And the parent company was FMC, Ford Motor Company. Okay, so, and the website, it doesn't show, but if you want to go, you could just go to fordracing.com, I think it was. I don't know. But you go onto that, if there is a website for this, and they'll have their story, motorsports, and vehicles, experiences, and articles, and a lot more other stuff. So you guys go check it out. Feel free to do so at your own time. I recommend you guys do it. Anyways, so moving on. So, Ford Racing, formerly known as Ford Performance, is the high performance division of the FMC, Ford Motor Company, and the multinational name used for its motorsport and racing activity. Next up is history. So, hang on a second. I'm gonna try to find my glasses. Actually, I know I got them somewhere. Just gotta find them. Either downstairs or upstairs on the counter, but I'll see where I left them. I'll be back in a bit. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm back. Whew, finally can see better. Holy hell. Alright, so moving on. So we're on the first part, which is history. So, um, it's from 1896 all the way up until last year, 2025. Holy hell, this is gonna be a long part to do, but let's do it. So, in 1896, Henry Ford, God rest his soul, may rest in peace, born July 30th, 1863, in Springwells Township. So, Springwells Township, which is Springwells Township, which is a defunct city, not city, sorry, defunct civil township in Wayne County, Michigan. So, uh, St. Henry Ford, born July 30th, 1863, in in the defunct civil township of Springwells Township, Wayne County, Michigan. Passed away age 83 on April 7th, 1947, in Dearborn, Wayne County, Michigan. So he passed away April 7th, 1947, at the age of 83. Um, Henry Ford. Cause of death was where is it? From a cerebral hemorrhage. Cerebral hemorrhage. I can't really pronounce it, but it's the last word is spelled Hemorrhage, which is AKA hemorrhagic stroke, which is a sudden bleeding into the tissues of the brain, i.e., the parenchyma. P-A-R-E-N. So PARENCHYMA into its ventricles or into both. So an ICH is also a type of bleeding within the skull and one kind of stroke. Uh, ischemic. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's spelled ISCHEMI. So ISCH. ISCHEMIC, stroke behind the other. Symptoms can vary dramatically depending on the severity of like how much blood, uh, acuity over what time frame and location anatomically, but can include headaches, one side weakness, numbness, tingling, or uh, paralysis paralysis. PARALYSIS. So PARALYSIS, which is a weakness of one entire side of the body, and that actually, where the heck, where is it? Uh, Say paralysis or hemiparesis, also called unilateral paresis, which is a weakness of one entire side of the body, which is also the word phrase hemiplegia. In its most severe form, is the complete paralysis of one entire side of the body, so 50% of the side. Either hemipharesis or hemiplegia can result from a variety of medical causes, including congenital conditions, blunt trauma, tumors, traumatic brain injury, and stroke as well. So he died on April 7th, 19 1847, Henry Ford, at the age of 83 from a cerebral hemorrhage at his estate, Fair Lane in Dearborn, Michigan. A public viewing was held at Greenfield Village, attracting up to 5,000 people per hour who paid their respects. Funeral services took place at Cathedral Church of St. Paul, and he was laid to rest at the Ford Cemetery at the Ford Grave in Detroit, Michigan. Say, may rest in peace. So we're in history. So in 1896, so Henry Ford reached a top speed of 20 miles an hour in his first car, the quadricycle. And in 1901, he defeated Alexander Winton, the most accomplished automobile builder and racer of the era, in a 10-lap race on a 1-mile oval track at the Detroit Driving Club in Grosse Pointe, Michigan. He overcame his rivals more powerful car in he overcame his rivals more powerful car in sweepstakes, a racing car of his own design. So for those who don't know who Alexander Winton is, he was a Scottish-American bicycle, automobile, and diesel motor designer and inventor, as well as a businessman and race car driver. Um, born June 20th, 1860, in Grangemouth, in the town of Grangemouth, in the Falkirk Council area in the central belt of Scotland, in the county of Stirlingshire, Scotland. Passed away age 72 on July 21st, 1932, in Cleveland, Ohio, in Cuyahoga County. So in Cleveland, Cuyahoga County, Ohio. Located at Lake Erie. 60, where is it? So 60 miles west of the Ohio-Pennsylvania state line. So yeah, born June 20th, 1860, in Grangemouth, Scotland. Passed away so he died age 72 on July 21st, 1932. So July 21st, not July, sorry. He was born June 20th, 1860, in Grangemouth, Scotland. Passed away June 21st, 1932, in Cleveland, Ohio, a day after his 72nd birthday. One day after that. Unbelievable. So in Cleveland, Ohio, so what was his cause of passing? I don't actually know. Where is it? Is there something on there? Let's take a look. Where the heck is it? There should be something on it. There has to be something. It was 1932. I don't think there is anything. Wait, hang on. Let's go through all this. Should be something. No, I can't find anything. Shit. God dang it. I can't find anything on here. Unless. So Ford Racing's on 1901. Wait, hang on. So Alexander Winton. Alexander Winton cause of death. Where? There has to be something on here. There has to be something. What the heck is it? Uh. Nope. Can't find anything. Damn it. Damn it. I can't find anything. I searched up somewhere where what might have caused Alex Winton to pass away in the first place. Damn it. Sometimes it wouldn't show like how people like passed away, even like drivers as well. It just sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't show. It depends really on what on the driver or something. I don't know. I can't properly explain it, but I don't know. Anyway, so where was I? So 1901, I was. Wait, hold on. Wait. So Henry Ford defeated. So 1901, Henry Ford defeated Alexander Winton, the most accomplished automobile builder slash racer builder slash racer of the era, in a 10-lap race on a 1-mile oval at the Detroit Driving Club, Grosse Pointe, Michigan. He overcame his rival's more powerful car in sweepstakes, a race car of his own design. All right, run our track. So next up, 1902, Ford 999, the number of like the fire department, named after a famous New York Central train, driven by Barney Oldfield, master driver of the world and America's legendary Speed King, defeated Alex Winton at Grosse Pointe in the 999. As a result of the publicity and financial backing of Alex J. Malcolmson, the Ford Motor Company was launched. So who is Barney Oldfield? So his full name is Berna Ellie Barney Oldfield. Born January 29th, 1878 in Wauseon, in the city of Wauseon, Fulton County, Ohio, about 31 miles west of Toledo. Population in 2020 was 7,568 people. Over 7,500 in such a small town like that. Passed away age 68 on October 4th, 1946 in Beverly Hills, in the city of Beverly Hills, Los Angeles County, California. Where is... How did he pass away, actually? If there's nothing on there, I'll just be legit disappointed that there's nothing on there. There's gotta be something. Wait. Oh, got it. So he passed away on October 4th, 1946 from a heart attack. And he was buried in the Holy Cross Cemetery in Culver City, LA County, California. Okay, so, wait. There we go. Alright, so, where was that? So, 1902, Ford 999, named after a famous New York Central train, driven by Barney Oldfield, master driver of the world and America's legendary Speed King, master driver of the world and America's Speed King, legendary Speed King, defeated Alex Winton at Grosse Pointe in the 999 as a result of both the publicity and financial backing of Alex J. Malcolmson, The FMC was launched. Next, 1903, Ford 999, driven by Oldfield. Um, so driven by Barney Oldfield, lapped the Indiana Fairgrounds dirt track at a then record 60 miles an hour. So over 100 kilometers technically. Next is 1904. Henry Ford driving his rebuilt 999. I'll just say 999 because it just makes much more, because it's just a little bit easier. Sets the world 1 mile record on a frozen lake near Detroit. Next is 1904. Frank Kulick drove a Ford 20 horsepower racer to the 1 and 5 mile world track record for midweight racers. And in 1907, he set the world 24-hour track endurance record, traveling 1,135 miles, driving a Ford six-cylinder Model K. And in 1909, a Ford Model T, so a Model T won the transcontinental New York to Seattle cross-country race, 3,600 kilometers. Not sure what that is in miles. I'll take a look actually. So 3,600 kilometers to miles. Holy hell. 2,236 miles. What? How? There must be some method in his madness to travel that far. Jesus. Over 2,000 miles. Just mind blown. Just unbelievable. Anyway, so in 1907, Frank Kulick, so he set the world 24-hour track endurance record, traveling 1,135 miles, driving a Ford six-cylinder Model K. 2 years later, in 1909, a Model T won the transcontinental New York to Seattle, so New York to Washington, cross-country race, about 3,600 miles. So over like 2,000 plus miles or something like that. Now, moving on to over 20 plus years later, in 1932, Ford introduced its flathead V8 motor, bringing V8 power into mass production with the slogan, "Every man's power for the road, and every man's power for the road, and every man's power for racing." And at that same year, two car mechanics won the Swedish Winter Grand Prix, driving a Ford Special. In 1936, O'Neill Zem Firescue and PG Cristea won the Monte Carlo Rally, driving a Ford Flathead V8. In 1949, Jim Roper, driving a Lincoln, won the first NASCAR race. So who is Jim Roper? So his full name was Christian David Jim Roper, born August 13th, 1916, in Halstead, in the city of Halstead, Harvey County, Kansas. Passed away at age 83 on June 23rd, 2000, in Newton, in the city of Newton, Harvey County, Kansas. So he was born and he passed away at his same home in Kansas. Cause of passing was heart and liver failure caused by cancer. For those who don't know who Jim Roper is, he was an American NASCAR driver who lived in Halstead, Kansas. He's the most known as the winner of the first ever NASCAR race at Charlotte in North Carolina, I think. Charlotte Speedway. Say, in Charlotte, North Carolina. Not too bad. It was technically like an oval track. It's like less than a mile. So it was like almost a mile oval track it was. Anyways, so 1936, Ionel Zem Firescue and PG Cristea won Monte Carlo Rally, driving a Ford V8 Flathead. All right, we're on our track. So 1949 is next. So Jim Roper, driving a Lincoln, won the first NASCAR race. Next is 1950. Jimmy Florian, driving a Ford, driving a Ford, wins the first NASCAR race. Wins the first NASCAR race in a Ford branded vehicle at Dayton, Ohio. So Jimmy Florian, uh, was an American stock car racer, born September 25th, 1923, from Cleveland, Ohio. Passed away on Valentine's Day on February 14th, 1999, age 75. Cause of passing is unknown. For those who don't know who Jimmy Florian is, he's an American stock car racing driver nicknamed Shirtless. He attended the nickname after winning his first and only NASCAR Grand National, his only first and only NASCAR Grand National Series race. So NASCAR Grand National Series race in 1950 at Dayton Speedway. Upon entering victory lane, he exited the car without wearing a shirt. That's why he was nicknamed Shirtless. The victory was also the first for FMC, Ford Motor Company, in NASCAR's top series. So that's Jimmy Florian. So in 1950, driving a Ford, wins the first NASCAR race in a Ford branded vehicle at Dayton, Ohio. Now we got 1963, so 13 years later. We got Tiny Lund, who won his first Daytona 500 for Ford. So his full name was Dwayne Louise Tiny Lund, born. Hold up.